All right, guys, we're going to talk about transformation, which is the accumulation of mutations that transform normal cells into cancerous cells. So we think about normal cells, they require growth factors, positive signals that tell them that they should grow and divide, as well as regulation from internal signals from the cell cycle to tell them to stop growing when they're not supposed to. Mutations in these genes that allow the cells to continue to grow in the absence of growth factors can lead to tumor formation. Cancer cells can do this by getting mutations that cause the receptors to respond to other signal molecules, get mutations that cause them to be constitutively active on all the time. They could also produce their own growth factors independent of other cells. However, normal cells, even in the presence of growth factors, will stop growing when they bump into their neighbors. This is called density-dependent inhibition. So when you get a cut, the cells grow to heal over the cut, and then they stop growing. Tumor cells are not density-dependent inhibited. Once they bump into their neighbors, they continue to go through the cell cycle and pile up. When this happens, it leads to tumor formation. As long as that's all that happens, the tumor is considered benign. It just stays in the same spot and really can't get much bigger unless some other mutations occur. Normal cells require nutrients. Of course, all cells require nutrients, including tumor cells. In order for a tumor to grow sufficiently large, it stimulates the growth of blood vessels through the tumor, called angiogenesis, to feed the tumor nutrients so it can continue to grow. As long as the tumor stays anchored in the same spot, it's considered benign. Tumors that stay in place and the cells in them are considered anchorage dependent. They can't go through the cell cycle if they break away from the tumor mass. These tumors can still be considered harmful even though they're called benign. If you have a benign tumor pressing on your brain, it can definitely cause problems, even if it's not spreading to other places. However, when tumor cells lose their anchorage dependent and can begin spreading to other sites in the body, now the tumor can do metastasis. Metastatic cancers are considered malignant, dangerous, because it's these secondary tumors that often cause death of the patients.